We're talking about the one thing that holds society together and at the same time can destroy it. Sleep. We're not talking about the famous 8 ideal hours you find in health and wellness brochures, the ones you probably never read. No, here we're talking about reality. How many hours you actually sleep and all those hidden benefits, sometimes incredible, sometimes downright dangerous, that each sleep range gives you. Sleeping only 4 hours, for example, can make you feel incredibly productive until your frontal lobe decides to take a vacation, just like an old computer that suddenly freezes. Every sleep interval has its magic, its pitfalls, and its little surprises, from extreme wakefulness to full recovery hours. Today, we'll explore what happens when you sleep too little, too much, or just the right amount. Oh, and before we start, if you enjoy this kind of content, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps our work and shows us that you're with us. Stay until the end because I promise we're going to see some amazing things. 1 to 2 hours, the illusory superpower. Sleeping only 1 to 2 hours a night is reserved for those living in extreme frenzy or who took an improvised nap at 4 in the morning, maybe after a YouTube video marathon. In this state, your body can produce more cortisol and adrenaline, generating a sort of temporary hypervigilance. You feel more reactive, as if you could handle any emergency, but it's an illusion. The rational part of your brain is severely compromised, and memory and critical thinking suffer greatly. In the short term, you might surprisingly manage to get more done than usual, make quick decisions, or complete complex tasks, but it's more a mirage of productivity than real efficiency. Your body and mind are under extreme stress, and if you continue this way, your energy drains quickly. In the long term, sleeping this little leads to cognitive impairment, weakened immune system, and metabolic alterations. It's a false sense of power, brief and risky, that your body pays for dearly. It's the classic example of burning the candle at both ends. Adrenaline tricks you, but the real price comes later, with extreme fatigue, mistakes, and possible chronic health problems. 2 to 4 hours, the caffeine mirage. Sleeping 2 to 4 hours may make you feel slightly rested, but your brain is still in deficit. In this interval, cortisol and adrenaline rise, creating temporary concentration and alertness, and in some people, creative thinking or unusual ideas can emerge. Some military elites have studied reduced sleep protocols to test resilience, but the brain doesn't have time to fully regenerate. In the short term, you might feel incredibly productive, solving complex tasks, responding quickly, and even having creative insights that seem to appear out of nowhere. But beware, it's a deceptive state. The cost is high. Cognitive function, memory, and emotional regulation remain compromised, and your body accumulates sleep debt, which manifests as chronic fatigue, irritability, and increased stress. If it becomes habitual, this cycle reduces your overall efficiency, despite the temporary feeling of superpower. 4 to 6 hours, the illusion of normality. Sleeping 4 to 6 hours is very common in modern life and can make you feel functional. In reality, this amount of sleep is often insufficient. Your memory, attention, and emotional regulation are only partially preserved. It may seem that everything is fine, but studies show that chronic sleep deprivation in this range increases the risk of obesity, heart disease, diabetes, and cognitive decline over time. You get enough rest to get through the day, but not enough to allow complete physical and mental recovery. It's the classic illusion of normality. You feel productive, but your body and brain are accumulating sleep debt. In this range, you may notice small signals from your body: widespread fatigue, irritability, difficulty concentrating, or frequent forgetfulness. The greater risk is getting used to this rhythm, convincing yourself you function well, while your body operates in survival mode, trying to compensate for the lost sleep with stress and cortisol spikes. Over time, this temporary strategy can turn into a real trap for your brain and body, reducing your overall efficiency without you realizing it. 6 to 8 hours, the Goldilocks zone. Sleeping 6 to 8 hours is the ideal range for you. In this range, productivity meets mental health. Your body finally has time to repair itself, memory consolidates, and emotional regulation remains stable. REM and deep sleep cycles are completed, allowing your brain to process information, store important memories, and recover vital energy. Good sleep improves your cardiovascular health, regulates glucose metabolism, strengthens the immune system, and helps slow biological aging, protecting DNA and telomeres. Essentially, it's a full reset for body and mind, allowing you to face each day at your best. 8 to 10 hours, the sleep spa. Sleeping 8 to 10 hours represents the ultimate recovery for you. In this range, the body completes tissue repair, releases growth hormone, and enhances your cognitive functions. If you play sports, you can use this interval to improve sprint speed, precision, and reaction times. Additionally, sleeping this much lowers cortisol, boosts your mood, and makes memory more efficient. Your amygdala becomes less reactive, allowing you to better manage emotions and frustrations. It's the perfect mode for recovering from intense stress, workouts, or burnout. The downside, society may judge those who sleep this much as lazy, but biologically you are perfectly optimized and ready to perform at your best. 10 to 12 hours, the complete hibernation. Sleeping 10 to 12 hours is more a lifestyle than a simple necessity. In this range, your body completely resets, the immune system strengthens, neuroplasticity activates, and dream cycles become deep and layered. Your brain has time to reorganize thoughts and emotions, tissues regenerate, and if you sleep this long, at least occasionally, you are simply healing. It's ideal after intense stress, travel, or demanding workouts. Caution, regularly sleeping this much may be linked to inflammation, depression, and cardiovascular issues, so it's better if it's occasional and intentional. With balance, however, long sleep becomes a powerful tool for physical and mental regeneration. Sleep isn't just a physiological need, it's a strategy, a silent superpower, and sometimes even a small revolutionary act. From a few hours of extreme wakefulness to prolonged hibernation, every sleep interval brings benefits and risks. The key is listening to your body and choosing the right rest, because every hour counts. The takeaway? Sleeping well isn't weakness, it's resilience, health, and anti-aging. The world may judge, but your brain, heart, and hormones silently thank you. If you enjoyed this video, click like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any content and can keep exploring the world of sleep with science, curiosities, and a bit of humor.